Western's COVID response team is happy with how the university is handling the pandemic. One student is not. A senior attending in-person classes at Missouri Western says administration isn't telling students vital information about COVID on campus. KQ2's Kylie Thomas has the story.
While the case numbers are still relatively low at Missouri Western, one student says the university isn't doing enough.
I have had to move mountains this past week in order to find the most minute elements of a plan.
Christian Sarna, a senior at Missouri Western, says the university isn't being transparent with students about COVID on campus.
On Sunday night, an article came out that reported there were at least 8 known cases on campus, and it is Tuesday afternoon, and we still haven't gotten any kind of official word from the university.
University staff say they take full responsibility for that mistake.
To be totally transparent, there was an email that was sent Friday evening that mentioned the 8 positive cases among staff and students. Because of some human error and system error, that message did not get emailed to students. That was a failure on our part.
Sarna says this isn't the only email that hasn't been sent out. During the first week of school, police broke up 50 to 70 unmasked students gathering at the basketball courts.
Nothing's been said about this. I have no idea what, if any, consequences for the people involved in this.
Yes, we did have a large group of students gather outside the residence halls, and we're just trying to educate our students that you cannot do that. You know, it's not even a matter of what consequences you might face in terms of student conduct. It's just you can't take the risk of spreading this disease that way.
Sarna says there's no official mandate that student organizations must have a remote option for meetings, leaving many students having to drop out.
People contact me and say, hey, my student organization is saying they're going to kick me out if I don't come to this meeting, and I'm begging for a Zoom meeting, and I'm having to advance this all the way up to the dean of students before anything happens.
Administrators say there will be a conversation with student leaders.
There will be an understanding. I mean,
While campus staff say they are working to better communicate with students,
I can certainly understand some frustration on the part of students. We'll take steps to do better in terms of sending out active information.
Sarna says it needs to be done faster.
This can't be a situation where the only way you find something out is by personally meeting with the dean of students and the president. If information is acceptable to share with me, a random student who just happens to be an extremely squeaky wheel, I don't understand why it is not being made public knowledge.
Reporting in St. Joseph, Kylie Thomas, KQ2 News.
Missouri Western currently has a dashboard listing current COVID cases on campus, but the university says they are working on getting a new one out as soon as possible. Well, many look